Today is a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Thank you, I appreciate that. We ready for some Dr. Black advice. That's funny. Well, a few of my homegirls DM me this particular tweet. You know what I mean? I got a couple yesterday, and I woke up to one this morning. I'm like, okay, well, let's just talk about it there, Let me pull the tweet up. The tweet was from a young lady named Jai Nice. And the tweet says, I'll keep declining until it's exactly what I want. And that goes for everything, And I thought that was interesting, you know what I mean? I understood the perspective, you know what I mean? So I was like, well, let me go over to Shorty page, you know what I'm saying? So I went over to her page, and from what I could see, right off the bat, the young lady appears to be, she has like several thriving businesses, you know what I mean? Oh, y'all saw that tweet? Yeah. The young lady, she appears to have several thriving businesses. She appears to be a chef. You know what I'm saying? She's a gym enthusiast. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, this young queen got a lot going on for herself. You know what I mean? A lot of people that was sending me the particular tweet. And let me just be clear, and just from my eyes, you know what I mean, my married eyes, she wasn't too hot, she wasn't too bad to look at, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what her hey, Dave said, just say she fired. Nah, she alright, you know what I'm saying? But it's not about that. This is about the tweet, and this is about people sending me the message. And her stats are heavy. She kind of can curve a little bit, you know what I'm saying? She kind of can take her time. I don't think that perspective, fits everybody, some of the people who send it to me, I'm like, well, shorty, you can't even cook, you kind of got like, frozen dinners in the fridge vibes, lace fronts don't all the way be together, you know what I'm saying? Like, these vibes, you know what I'm saying? Don't really got the hustle. You don't really got the hustle to just be curving niggas. You know what I'm saying? One of the big mistakes that young people make. This is not just towards women. You know what I mean? This is men. This is everybody. This is young people in general. A mistake that we make is thinking that you've got forever. You know what I'm saying? To find, Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. And that's just not true. Once you start tiptoeing into them 30s, if you don't just have a whole lot going on for yourself, I mean, you like one or two good curves away from, being single, like, for the rest of your life. It's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't cook, love. You don't be in the gym like that, love. I respect you, queen, but like, your bag not really like that, love. You know what I'm saying? To embrace the idea that, I'm just going to keep on curving until I get exactly what I'm looking for. Like, what you looking for may not be looking for you, sweetheart, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But with that energy, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get tricky for you real quick. You know what I mean? See, the thing about lace fronts, my wife don't wear lace fronts at all whatsoever. So I'm not too familiar with how they work, but I know this. I know I shouldn't be able to tell it's a lace front. I think that's the whole point of it. I shouldn't be able to see like the whole little vibe up here, like the little gluey vibe. I don't think I should be able to see that. Let me tell you something. I love a good wig. I ain't mad, you know what I mean? Because like, what the wig does, wig allows variety. You know what I'm saying? You can switch it up, you know what I mean? And wigs also allow women to protect their hair and not be beating their hair down. I understand it. My wife wears wigs also. She got a head full of hair, You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I can appreciate a wig. You know what I mean? Like, however, you know, we just can't have the vibe right here. Like, we can't have, like, if your vibe is the lace front queen, you know, we shouldn't know that it's a lace front. That's all I was saying. You know what I mean? I wasn't. This is by, you know, yes, protective styles, braids. I love braids. Listen, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a black man who grew up with, you know, I grew up in a matriarch, you know, a female dominated family. You know, I got four sisters. I got 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? I got a beautiful wife. You know, I'm familiar with the get out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, because I grew up around so many women, I know that there's a way that this should be done. What age should you stop curving? I don't think it's necessarily an age thing, you know, that you need to stop curving. You know what I mean? First of all, sweetheart, curve as long as you want to. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna get to the certain point, you know. Like I have a few close friends of mine, you know, and these women are, you know, dominant in the professional space. You know what I'm saying? Real bosses. You know what I mean? But they chose their bag over love, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they up, but they single, and once you get to the mid-30s, them later 30s, it gets a little difficult, you know. Now there's certain women who just, you know, if you got your bag and, you know, you look the part, then, you know, you can curve all you want to, because niggas gonna keep coming. But I don't suggest that for everybody. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's for everybody. That's all. You know, we don't tear women down over here. We build women up. We celebrate y'all. So this is, you know, I'm not here to tell y'all don't curve or y'all gotta settle. I'm just saying, listen, it's gonna get weird. It's as you get older, it's gonna start getting weird, you know. Is 28 a bad age to be dating? I mean, no. Nah, 28 is a great dating age. You know what I mean? You should be like, by 28, you should, you know, you should have a couple years of grinding and focusing under your belt. I think it's important that women date, you know, focus on your money and get your check so you can date who you want. You know what I mean? That way you don't have to date a man so that he can take care of you. You can date a man that you actually have real interest in. You know what I mean? So I think it's important for you to, you know, get your check together. I'm gonna start trying to go live more. You should teach classes for males. I really don't talk to men on my IG. You know, 90% of my following is all female. So, you know, that just is what it is. You know, I communicate with those who communicate with me. That's all. I'm not telling women to lower their standards. You know what I mean? Under no circumstances. I think it's important to have realistic expectations. You know what I mean? Bro, I don't even talk to men, man. Honestly, you know, I can't stand niggas. I got a handful of solid, you know what I'm saying, solid ones that I really rock with. You know what I'm saying? My brothers. You know, outside of that, most of my homegirls is females. Define realistic expectations. For example, let's say you're a young lady who doesn't, you know, you don't love the gym. You know what I mean? You don't just, working out is not really your thing. You know what I mean? You know, you got a little more to love, and you take pride in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being a little fluffy. I think, you know, I think all women are beautiful. However, with that being said, wanting a man who is a gym enthusiast, who working out, you know what I'm saying, all the time, that might, and having that in your requirements, like, listen, my guy got to be cut up. It's like, the way you set up, love, it's like you're not really giving cut up vibes, you know? So I think that would be an unrealistic expectation. I think it's unrealistic to, you know, expect a man to, you know, I want a man that make 6 figures. You know what I mean? I want a man that make $250,000, $500,000 a year, and you don't have no job. Like, I think that's an unrealistic expectation. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, and you know, more power to you if you can find it. You know, listen, if you're a young lady with no drive and no ambition and no money, and you can find a rich nigga come take care of you, more power to you, love. You know, go crazy, queen. But I'm just saying it's a reach. You know, you being extremely optimistic there. Let me see. Yeah, I think if you're a woman who is in the gym and you're a workout enthusiast, and you know, I don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting a man that works out. If that's what you into, that's not unrealistic. Yeah, I tell people that all the time. You don't get what you want, you know, you get what you are. You attract who you are, what you are. So, you know, if you want whatever you want, be that. You know, be what you're looking for, and you'll attract it for sure. Like I said, I'm gonna start going live a little bit more, man. I enjoy connecting with y'all. Love your perspective on certain topics. I appreciate you.